1. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode on my channel. So today we're gonna get back to work on the BMW E36. As you have seen in the previous video, we got a lot of work done to get this engine started. We started with the blower motor, we got the cowl all assembled and the blower working 100%. Then we moved on to the oil pan, we got that changed out with all the gaskets and it's all good. And from the oil pan we moved on to the engine. We got a lot of accessories in, a lot of new parts, the belts, all the seals, water pump, thermostat, all that done. The turbo is also in. Let's see how that will work. Now today's video we're gonna start with finish up the last work on the engine to get the car started, and then we're gonna try to start the car and see what happens. Let's hope it will all work well. So guys, let's get to work. So here we are, about ready to start the engine. So as you have seen, I have finished it up with the engine, put all the hoses, the cooling system hoses, and now what's left is done. Pour in the oil, and now let's get to the important part, that is try this engine. So let's go. So here we are guys, about ready to start the car. Let's see how this will work. Let me shut down the blower. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got oil pressure light. Hopefully nothing wrong with the engine, but that is not very good news. Let's find out what is wrong. Maybe it is something simple. I will begin by checking the oil levels first, then I'm gonna see if oil has come to the oil filter, because it was drained out of oil for a lot of time. Maybe the oil hasn't got a chance to work its way up. I only start the car about a few seconds, and then if that is all okay, we'll see the oil pressure sensor, because it is common that those parts fail, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work and diagnose the problem and go from there. So guys, let's work the problem out and see what's wrong. Let's go. Let's start with checking the oil levels. Okay, I think it has a little too much oil in it, which I find weird, because I poured in 5 liters. The manual says that it needs 5 liters at least. So I think I'm gonna drain a little bit of oil out so I can get to the correct levels, and then try again and see what happens. So let's get to work. Now that I've drained a little bit of oil, let's see how the levels are. I hope it is on the spot. I have checked it before. Let's see if it remains. Here it is, it's on the top notch there, so it is on the right spot. Let's try again and see what happens. Here we are again, take 2. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's still there. Let's move on to the next thing, that is to check out the oil filter housing and see what is happened there, and also check the oil pressure sensor at the same time to see if it's all good. Let's go. It's dry. It's dry as hell. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have the wrong oil filter. I don't know. Let's check the oil pressure sensor. Maybe it is because I haven't let the car work that long, but I think it would come. The oil should rise immediately, but we'll see. So the oil pressure sensor is somewhere down here. I think I see its connectors. Oh wait, there's no wires. There is absolutely no wires connecting to the oil pressure gauge. What the hell? Let me try to take it out. So finally I got it out. It is all dirty, I'm gonna clean it up, but maybe this is what is causing the oil pressure light to go on. I will clean it up, try to connect the wire, the broken wire, to the connector and go from there. So let's get back to work. So I have finally taken out the sensor. The wire has broken off right here. I cannot take the pin out. So I'm gonna do now is connect another wire to this one, so it will be easier for me to connect this piece to the wire that is on the car. So it will be longer, it will be easier to work on. I got here my soldering station that I used in my job. So I got here a piece of wire that I'm going to connect to this one, and then we're going to connect this whole thing to the wire that is on the car. So let's get to work. Now that the wire is all connected, I tested the connection. It's all okay, so the power goes from here to here with no interruption. So that means that the solder here is all good. So now what I'm going to do is go under the car and solder this piece of wire to the wire that is on the car, and then connect the wire to the oil pressure sensor, and we can go from there, and hopefully it will solve that light on the dash. So now let's get this wrapped up. Guys, it's a couple of minutes later. I have managed to connect the oil pressure sensor wires. They are down there. Here, I don't know if you can see, it's pretty dark, but it is connected and it's all good in there. I also checked the oil levels, it's on the spot. So let's try this again and see what happened. Let's see if the third time is the lucky one. Nope. So the light cuts out above 1000 RPM, so that means I have a leak somewhere or I have the wrong oil type. Let's check the turbo. Maybe the turbo was leaking before, maybe the turbo is still leaking. Let's check it out, because if it is the internal parts of the turbo, I have not messed with that, and the only chance to repair that is buy the whole part brand new. So let's check the turbo out and go from there, guys. Guys, bad news regarding the turbo. The turbo is actually leaking pretty bad from the center piece, the center shaft. So I have to get it rebuilt. I have not touched this piece in the earlier assembly, so that was not my fault. It was already like this. I noticed it when I first take out the turbo. It was full of oil, and below it was also full of oil, so this was already a problem on the car. It's another thing that we're gonna have to solve, but that's okay. It's an old car, it's to be expected. It's just gonna slow us down a little bit. So for the engine, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. It's just missing just the turbo left. So now what I'm gonna do is start with the interior. So what I want to do is take out the roof, so I can take a look at this sunroof, because it's not working properly. I think just one of the sides is working, the other one is stuck, so I need to take out this to get a closer look and then move on with this door. I'm gonna try to disassemble the interior of the door, take out the mirror, because the new door that we got does not have this mirror right here. So I'm gonna take it all out of this to put in the new one, but first let's tackle with the roof. guys, that went well. I've been hit with a sunroof in the head. Not too big of a problem. It is normal. I am working alone, so these things happen. But finally, I got the sunroof out. Let me show you how it is. So here it is on the floor. It's all dirty. It's normal. It's been years since it was out, if it was ever out. I noticed that there are a couple of pieces broken. Example, this side have this piece right here. That side over there doesn't have anything. So I think there are some missing pieces and bits. Another ones that are broken. So I'll have to dig into that. I'll have to disassemble this sunroof to get the lookout and order a repair kit for it. But as of right now, guys, let me show you. I have a little project that I need to attend to in my girlfriend's car. The driver window has fell down while she was driving it. I have taken it already apart and noticed that a piece broke in the window lift, and now I'm gonna take care of it by installing a new piece. Hopefully it will work as brand new, because the piece that I've picked up is not the same. That means the appearance of it is not the same. Let's see if it will work still. The guy at the shop says that it should work, so we'll try it out and see what happens. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. So this is the door that I'm gonna try to get into. I already disassembled this. The window is in place with zip ties just to secure it closed, because as it was always open. This is a new piece that I'm gonna try to fit in. As I said, it's not the same in its appearance. Let's hope it will work as the other one did. So let's start disassemble this door and get this job done. Guys, that's it. This job is done. As you can see, it's perfect, as good as new. So the part did work after all. The guy was right. It does not look the same, but it worked. That's what matters. I did have to go to the shop to get a couple of nuts, because this one have threads instead of holes to put to the bolts. So I picked up 2 nuts and that solved the problem. It's all assembled, it's all good. And so that will be it for today's video. Unfortunately, we have that setback with the turbo on the BMW, but we're not gonna stop working on it. I will have the turbo redone and get it placed on the car again, and we can start it up and see what happens. As you can see, I've taken out also the sunroof of the BMW. In the next episode, I'm gonna work on that sunroof, maybe order the parts to rebuild it so it can work again as brand new. But that's gonna be it, guys, for today's episode. I hope you guys have liked it. This job was a little bit different, but it worked out fine. It was a good victory after all the disappointment of the BMW, but that's not a problem. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna get it to work just right. And you guys, I hope you guys join me in this adventure. I hope you have liked it. Please leave a comment and a like if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.